Hi everyone, my name is Megan and welcome to the birthday book tag. So, if things go well, you are seeing this on the day of my actual birthday. Yay! And I saw Jem from Bookish Jem recently do this, and I will tag who originally created everything and she found it from down below. But yeah, I thought we would do the birthday book tag today, something nice and easy, so that on my birthday I don't have to worry about getting a video out. Does that sound good? Okay, I'm glad. Let's get on with it then, shall we? So first question is birthday cake. A plot that seems cliche, but you adore it anyway. For this, I'm going for the very secret society of irregular witches by Sangu Mandana. This is a sort of contemporary romance, but with a fantastical twist. So it's about a woman who is asked to move into a house and look after some children, and perhaps there is a grumpy librarian who lives there. We have some Grumpy Sunshine vibes. Twist, she's also a witch, and so are the children. So we have the fun, contemporary, cliche tropes going on. We also have the fun twist of, hey, magic is real, and that is a part of this story now. There's a cute dog, and it was like Christmas. It was great. I loved it so much, but it was cliche, because a lot of romances are cliche, and that did not diminish my enjoyment in the slightest. So yeah, the very secret society of irregular witches is my birthday cake answer. For party guests, we have your most anticipated release of this year. Now this couldn't really be anything other than None of the Nights by Tamsin Muir. This came out in September. It is November and I have not read it yet. I got up to page 156 and you can tell because my gorgeous bookmark is in there. It's not even a chapter break. But I was slumping and I didn't want to ruin the book by reading it as I was slumping. This is my most anticipated read, along with Seasonal Fears by Shauna Maguire, which I also haven't read. It's fine. But yeah, this is book 3 in the Locked Tomb series by Tamsin Muir. It's about Gideon and Harrow, who hail from the Ninth House, who are brought to the First House to train to become lictors so that they can serve the Lord God Undying, or whatever he's called. And things unravel from there. And very weird books. Lots of imagery, lots of beautiful language, and also ridiculous language, and it's a really good time. The audiobooks are fantastic. I can't wait to read this. I don't know why I'm not. Next we have Birthday Presents, a book that surprised you with how much you loved it. I talked about this one very recently because I read it in October, but it's Down Comes the Night by Alison Saft, which was a 5-star book for me, and I didn't expect it at all because I read A Far Wilder Magic and I really enjoyed it. It was a 4.5-star book, but this was her debut, so I thought we'd be going down in quality a bit, and then her next book might be like a new favourite and I'm highly anticipating it. But no, I was obsessed with this. This is about Wren, who is a healer in the Queen's army, and she undertakes a mission that she's not supposed to be undertaking, to go to a different kingdom to try and get support for a war that they're fighting, and whilst there meets Hal Cavendish, I think is his surname, who is the lead general guy of the opposing army, and she is tasked with healing him, and things devolve from there, and it's excellent. The enemies to lovers, the snowy, isolated setting vibes, the creepy house. It was a really good time and I really enjoyed it, and I imagine is one I will be rereading soon. Highly recommend, and that is my birthday presents answer. Next we have Happy Birthday Song, a book that certainly deserves all the hype it got. For this, we go with The Song of Achilles by Madeline Miller. Who doesn't know about this book? Everyone knows about this book. It was a TikTok sensation. I'm mad that it got the hype on TikTok, but not mad that it got the hype. Yeah, this book is 10 years old now. This is the anniversary edition. It is a retelling of the Trojan War from the perspective of Patroclus, who is a close friend of Achilles. And it chronicles the war from their relationship as opposed to the interests of a nation. And it was so beautifully written and so good and so sad. And I'm obsessed with it. It's one of my favourite books of all time. And I love it. And it 100% deserves all of the hype. Next we have Happy Music, a book with some truly beautiful and memorable quotes. For that I'm going to go with Strange the Dreamer by Laini Taylor. Laini Taylor has some of the most beautiful lyrical writing that I've read. And it's so wonderful. And there's a lot of imagery in here around dreaming and the impossibility of dreams, and dream something anyway. So on the back it says, "It was impossible of course, but when did that ever stop any dreamer from dreaming?" And one of my favourite quotes is, "Dream up something wild and improbable, beautiful and full of monsters. Beautiful and full of monsters. All of the best stories are." Oh, it's so good. Miracles for Breakfast is the name of a book. It's just Yeah, oh, I found the page that it's on. Well, there's not a boring one left unclaimed, that's for certain. If I hear one more manly variation on the conquest theory, I might kill myself, but you can do better. I know you can. You're a storyteller. Dream up something wild and improbable, she pleaded. Something beautiful and full of monsters. Beautiful and full of monsters. All the best stories are. I love Laszlo Strange so much. And yeah, it's just beautiful imagery. There's a scene where they're in a... I don't know if I should explain the scene, but there's like a bracelet. It's, you know, you don't need to know, but it's... You know. Next, we have Getting Older, a book that you read a long time ago but think you would appreciate more as a mature reader. I don't have anything for this. I thought for a really long time about what I could choose for this, but the only thing I could think of was a book I have since gone back and reread and enjoyed more. So I tried to read Wuthering Heights when I was younger and I just couldn't do it. Reread it a year ago. It was good. It wasn't amazing. I didn't love it, but it was good. And there is nothing I can think of that I read when I was younger that I did not enjoy for a good reason. Like, I've never read something and I was just like, oh, that was maybe just... I'm a bit young for that, maybe. Like, I can think of nothing. So I've instead gone for a book that I DNF, because I think this counts. It was a temporary DNF, otherwise I would have unhauled it. But it's Jonathan Strange and Mr. Norrell by Susanna Clarke. I read Piranesi by Susanna Clarke and loved it so much. But Piranesi was about this big. Jonathan Strange and Mr. Norrell is about this big. And I was trying to listen to the audiobook on a plane and I just wasn't having a good time with it. And it was sort of dense and like nothing was happening at any kind of speed. And I was just getting a bit bored. But I think if I go back to it at the right time, then this could be really, really good and I could really enjoy it. So we'll see. And I got the pretty Bloomsbury Modern Classics edition that they don't do anymore, so I really need to give it a go or get rid of this. Oh my god, it's 1,006 pages. That's obscene. And now the last question, which is Sweet Birthday Memories, a book that kept you incredibly happy during a sad or demanding time in your life. For this, I'm gonna go for You Deserve Each Other by Sarah Hogle. I read this during the first lockdown of COVID. That was a sad and demanding time in everybody's life. And this book is just so sweet and happy and romantic, and I love it. And it brought me joy, and it continues to bring me joy, and I continue to reread bits and pieces of it if I'm ever in a bad mood and just want something happy. Beach Read by Emily Henry. I read it at a similar time, had similar thoughts and feelings about, but Sarah Hogle doesn't get enough love and I love this and it brings me joy. So yeah, this is my Sweet Birthday Memories pick. So yeah, I don't know who has birthdays when, so I'm not going to tag anybody. I know Chloe's is today and she's probably done this tag at some point, so a bit obsolete me choosing to tag her. But yeah, that is it from me. I will hopefully be uploading videos every Monday, Wednesday and Friday. Please like, comment, subscribe, follow me on the social medias that are linked hopefully in this direction, and I will check in with you soon. Bye.